Good afternoon, everybody. Ben Ritger with Bay Harbor Brokerage, coming to you this afternoon from Bay Point Marina in Norfolk, Virginia, with our new Hunter 356 listing, Gap Year. This boat's a 2004, just returned from a year in the Caribbean, thus the name Gap Year. 2023, bottom was soda blasted, barrier coated, repainted in October of 23, as well as the topside hull was painted this beautiful color of gray. Really sharp looking vessel. We've got 450 watts of new solar up here that was put in last year. Davits on the back, of course, for the dinghy. We've got, again, great hull color here. The boat is in very nice condition, super clean. Owners have got definite pride of ownership in this vessel, and we are real excited to have this listing. She will not last long, and all kinds of great features. I'm going to come around the other side and get aboard from the transom. It's a great walk-through transom. If you have a dinghy, if you have a couple dogs you need to get on board, it's a fantastic entry point right here. This door swings up and closes, so you have a nice secure cockpit if you're going out in the bay or offshore maybe. We're going to step aboard. We've got some fantastic storage back here in the lazarette. Great for fender storage, maybe some water toys, things like that when you're out cruising around. As we come up onto the helm station, got a very nice, a little bit older Raymarine C140 color display. Really big display for this Hunter 356. Makes it great, very easy to see and read. Here we've got your speed and depth, Raymarine wind, and the autopilot, the ST4000 ST60 wind. Got a helm command ram mic as well. Lots of space in this cockpit. Very easy to walk around. The table here, it folds down. They've installed also just 2 years ago the Lumar folding wheel. Super nice feature. You've got stern pulpit seats, makes it great when you're out underway. Got the autopilot on. And of course, with the solar above us and then a little bit of a bimini here, got some good protection. Got new speakers in the overhead here where the traveler bar is. You've got a hatch here that goes down into the owner's cabin. Makes it nice while you're on the hook to have some ventilation back there. On port here, we've got a really large locker, and I mean super large. I've seen 50-foot boats that don't have lockers this big. If you look at the amount of space that's in here, it's just cavernous. Of course, we got your Victron solar controller there, which is a good spot for it, shore power resets, etc. Right here. Back here, we've got another locker with some more room. I've stuffed the covers in there. There's a spare anchor and good little spot for covers and so on. And over here on starboard, we have the propane locker, dual tanks there. And they've been using those obviously as they were living aboard for a year while they were down island. So coming forward, we're going to walk around the starboard deck here. A couple winches. Got most of your controls are led to the cockpit on rope clutches, spin lock clutches. We've got a brand new, less than a year old precision mainsail that was purchased by the owners. The Genoa is the original Genoa, so she's got some age on her as it being a 2004 vessel. Walking forward, a couple upgrades here. We've got a brand new, well, 2-year-old Lumar windlass with deck controls. 150 feet of chain that was new in 2021. And then we've got a nice heavy-duty Rockna anchor for while you're on the hook. You want to sleep well at night. Got a Rockna 20, which is a bit oversized for this vessel, but you know, that's a subjective term anytime you're anchoring, especially on a sailboat with a bunch of other boats. Boat's super clean, like I say. Very good shape. They had the rig professionally tuned just 2 years ago. You know, nice side decks, easy to walk around. This boat does have some of the crazing in the deck. Don't want anyone to be misconceived about that. One of the earlier 2000s era of gel coat issues, not structural, but there is some crazing in these decks. So they tapped out, sounded pretty dry. I haven't put a moisture meter on them, but It's a really known issue with a lot of manufacturers that were using gel coat from a certain supplier in the earlier 2000s. Coming below, nice wide entryway and the companionway coming down into the main cabin and the main salon. Really spacious, wide open main salon area. Right to starboard here, we've got a fantastic galley, 2-burner, of course, gimbaled stove and oven, brand new microwave here, new faucet this year. Really great refrigeration in this boat. We've got, of course, locking handles here on hydraulics and can really open up. This has got new holding plate system as of, I believe, 2022. The details will be in the listing. Look at the amount of space in this refrigeration system. I mean, for a 35-foot boat, you really can't ask for much more. That's a lot of space, especially underway. And like these guys were doing down island, you want to have all the space you can get when it comes to refrigeration. Coming across, just as you came below, is the head and shower. So you've got a separate shower door there with the new Raritan head put in 2021. Nice vanity here. A unique feature on these 356s is as I step into the head, in the back of the shower, you've got a nice locker back here. So you got a lot of room for extra storage, put your foul weather gear when it's wet, that kind of stuff. Just very convenient. And a really good size shower. You know, I'm right at 6 foot and I can jump in here and, you know, no problem. You know, very nice space. Coming back out, also on port is the nav station. It's an aft facing nav. A lot of room. You've got, of course, your 2 panels here, the 120 panel and the 12 volt. Got your VHF mounted up here. Newer stereo. We've got your Victron energy battery monitor, which is a nice feature to have. Tells you how much juice you've used. Of course, here you've got a fantastic wraparound settee for the dinette. And again, a lot of space in the boat. Also, it's got a newer 16,000 BTU reverse cycle heat and air conditioning unit that was put in 2020. Coming forward, we've got the forward cabin. Nice space. You've got the door here and you've got a little pass through. Kind of gives a nice open feel when you're aboard. You don't have to feel like you're stuffed in there. Coming aft is the owner's cabin, which has got a fun, you know, when do you see a headboard on a boat? I mean, we've got a headboard in this. Really, truly a queen size. And this has got a new mattress that was put in 2022, I believe. That information, again, will be in the write-up in the listing. So we come back out to the galley. Again, nice double sink. We've got a trash bin over here. We've got fantastic drawers all the way down. Sometimes you get on these boats and you get a door at the very bottom, and Hunter said, nope, we're doing a storage drawer all the way down. So got a nice amount of drawer space for all your utensils, spices, that kind of stuff. This is, again, super clean. I mean, these guys run this boat for a year and you just wouldn't know it. Newer, of course, water pump was put in as well. I think that was done in 2022. So she's really been kept up. There's your propane control right there on the side of the nav station. Right here we have the stairs that come down, and we've got the engine access. Easy access. This box pulls away and you've got 3GM30 Yanmar. Very easy to get to, easy to maintain, easy to check your oil before you get underway, do a fluid check, etc. So really just a super clean boat. In fact, let me pull up a bilge board. You know, people always want to jump in and say, what's the bilge look like, Ben? There's your bilge. And it's that clean all the way through the boat. So really nice new listing we've got. We're at 64.9 on this boat, 2004 Hunter 356 with Bay Harbor Brokerage here in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm Ben Ritker, and you can reach me online at ben@bayharbourbrokerage.com or by calling our office at 757-480-1073, or my cell, 757-561-3331. Thanks for taking a tour of this great boat. Look forward to your phone call. If you got any questions, feel free to drop me a line via email or just on the phone. Real easy to get in touch with me. Beautiful day here at Bay Point. Beautiful 79, 80 degrees, a little breeze. Good day to go sailing. You guys take care.